Savage Sisters podcast. Welcome back to the podcast. To get wrong started.
Moisture.
That chocolate. I ain't eating no ass.
A red flag just ain't enough for some of y'all. Ain't no lunch break, bitch.
No.
Wherever the hell I want to go, I'm baku.
Yeah, mbuku.
Cause you ungrateful.
Hurt you to your soul and tell your booty hole.
God bless his wife.
That thing was raw.
Nothing.
I got something for that ass. Yeah, old deaf ass.
It's hard out here in these streets.
I'm on got 3000
No.
with the twist.
Lying.
What the hell is wrong with y'all? Currently, we tweaking a little bit.
But you still.
Like yourself first.
Hell no.
We know your ass lying. Everybody's feelings is gonna get hurt in that intervention.
Cause if you ain't good, then ain't nobody else gonna be good.
Damn. Team ignorant.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Hello. Welcome back to another episode of Savage Sisters podcast.
Yeah.
Today's episode is why everybody can't go with you and how to know. Now, I don't have any questions written for this because this was Allie's topic that she came up with. So my only note was for her to explain what this meant. And then we can just go off of that.
It's actually quite simple. Basically, to summarize it, you would basically be watching out for the people around you. Like, their overall interactions with you. Like, even on the smallest of things. You know, whatever it is, it may be something small to them, but it's something big to you. If they minimize things that are of great importance to you, or if they devalue whatever your experience may be with something, but that's a consistent thing that they do and have been doing, yeah, that might be somebody that can't go to the top with you. And you also have to be able to discern who can go with you, because you may end up in a situation to where you have a financial standing that is now put in jeopardy because of this person. And not even because they're, asking you for money. It could be something so simple as they putting your business on the line. They're jeopardizing what you have built from the ground up. And when you have somebody around you that's doing that, you are not going to get far in life if you keep dragging them with you, because they're just going to be dead weight. And people don't realize that family members, just because you blood, that don't mean shit. Because your family is the very same people that would rather see you suffering and without, rather than seeing you successful in the way that you should be. And the even crazier part is, they know that once you get on, you will reach down for them and pull them up. But instead of them coming up when you reach down for them, they just pull you down because they don't want to see you up there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I mean by that. Everybody can't go.
Mm-hmm. So it's essentially like just saying, when you elevate in life, how do I say this? When you in life, you experience different stages, and when you reach higher stages, you drop people at every stage. So, and then that's also similar to the saying,
there is a but in there.
Everybody isn't. Some people are only meant for a season or something.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's
some people are only meant to be in your life for a season.
Mm-hmm.
And just like this, there's another saying that says some people are a lesson and some are a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to be able, again, that falls back on that word I use, discernment. You have to be able to discern who can go and who cannot go.
Mm-hmm.
And
you already know who you can and can't take with
you.
You already know once you reach a certain level or, stage or mindset in life that in order to elevate, you gotta drop some of that dead weight.
Yeah,
and that
definitely.
Dead weight is the negativity.
That's number one that must go.
What is it? The discouraging statements, the
backhanded compliments,
the backhanded compliments. You gotta drop all that, because that ain't gonna do nothing but bring you negativity and self-doubt, and that's gonna up your position.
Yeah.
And you can't do what you need to do because you're so busy, making decisions based off of somebody else's opinion who not even doing it, who don't know what the you doing, don't understand what the you're doing,
and don't really want to know why you doing it.
And
they just don't want you to be doing it.
No, because you're doing better than them.
That remind me of something that somebody said to me some years ago. I think I was about to go to college when somebody said this to me. And it was one of my friend's moms that said it. She said, sometimes people who love you will know that you have a certain path placed in your life and will purposely keep you off that path. And it's not that they hate you or anything like that. They only do it because they don't have nothing else to do. And because they were kept off their path, so they feel like they gotta pass that on. And I was just like, what? I ain't understand what she meant by that. But years later, I finally went to school, when I made the decision to go to school, I kid you not, everybody around me just kept telling me, no, don't go, don't do it. But the real reason why everybody around me kept saying, no, don't go, don't do it, it wasn't because they didn't think I could do it. They knew I could do it. And they knew what the hell would happen if I actually did succeed in fulfilling my passion. We probably wouldn't even be in this position talking right now on this podcast. I don't know. Just off of that alone. Because I received so much negativity on my true love. And my true love has always been creating. Whether that's drawing, painting, sculpting. I can do it all. And that is no cap. When it comes to creativity, I can do it. And it blew my mind that the very same people that were always talking about positivity and, God blessing you and all this other stuff is the very same people that told me I was falling down behind somebody when I decided I wanted to go to school. And that I allowed that to kill my motivation. I allowed it to dim my light and to minimize what I thought my potential to be. And that's why I had to restart so many times. Because I would keep replaying that over and over again in my head. Because I loved them. Because that was my family. And I cared so much about what they thought. It was all bullshit. And they're all in the same position that they were all them years ago. And now, I look at how things are turning out for me, and I laugh because none of them could go. That was the reason why I had to isolate myself. That was the reason why I had to cut them off. Because none of them can go where I'm going. None of them can be involved in what I'm about to come upon. And yeah, it hurt because, my dad's gone. My mom's got her situation. So it's almost like I don't really have anyone family-wise. as far as like a structure to fall back on as far as support. Don't have that in place. But that doesn't mean that I don't, feel supported, because I do. I feel supported even though I don't have a whole, group of people behind me being family wise. I still feel supported. So, hey, everybody can't go.
No, they can't.
They can't go. And you got to be able to, hey, even if it's family. My situation is prime example. Family will do you dirty. It be your own people. And people be saying that, and it's true. It
definitely is.
It be your own.
Many people can talk about their experiences with that, because that's very common. It's always the family. It'll be a family first before it be a stranger.
Yes.
It's sad, but it's the truth.
Yes.
And that's crazy how so many people always, it's so dumb that people always claim to be positive or to know what positivity is, but in reality, all they do is bring and give
the
negativity. Like, that's why I said people just be talking. That's why I always say people just be talking out their ass and just be lying, because they can say all this bullshit, all this positive, fake positive bullshit. It sound nice, and turn around and they actions show the exact opposite. And I just be looking like, really? You doing all that talking, and your actions ain't even aligning with that. Like, why you up here? Why you up here capping for? Why you up here lying, portraying? You trying to portray something that you are not. Like, you trying to put on this facade like you this wise
and seasoned
spiritual guru or something with all the
wisdom in the world.
With all the info and the just everything. Like, you just got it like that. No, the you don't. You up here winging it like everybody else is. You just play a better role at hiding the shit.
Yeah.
Because to be honest, a lot of people out here is winging it.
Hell yeah.
They act like they know everything, or they know what the hell they got going on, or what the hell they doing. A lot of people don't know that shit out there winging it.
And you know what's sad about that?
And it would help a lot of people, especially a lot of younger people, if they just was straight honest about that. Like, You know what? To be honest, I honestly don't know. Instead of just trying to act like you know and saying some bullshit that sound good.
Yes. And
confusing the out of that person. Then they go and act off of that bullshit that you just told them you don't even really know. And you could have just said that, I don't know.
And then in the process of them following down behind something that somebody that don't know something told them, guess what they do? Just recreating the same problem of not knowing. And that's, what's sad about that? It's sad that people do that because they don't want to be ashamed, but you bringing shame to yourself when you do it. That's shameful in and of itself, because that shows that you're afraid to be honest about not knowing something. So you basically lying is what it is. You lying.
Basically.
Because you speaking on what you don't know.
Basically.
And how can you speak on something you don't know? You don't know. And it will be wiser and more intelligent of a person to say, I don't know, but I'll find out. I don't have a problem saying I don't know. I say I don't know. Sometimes I say I don't know when I do know. But I do that out of protection for myself. So I don't get myself into a situation with a person who is dead set on not understanding what the hell I have to say. Even if it, is something simple. We got to stop shaming ourselves and walking around like we know everything. You don't don't know everything. You don't want to know everything if you really